Why does making money feel like mission impossible? You're working hard, putting in the hours, but the paycheck never seems to match the effort. You're frustrated. With bills stacking up and worries about job security, it feels like you're always playing catch up. Just when you think you're getting ahead, something else comes along to knock you back down. If this sounds like you, you are not alone. Millions of people across the globe, of all ages and backgrounds, are struggling to make ends meet. Why is this the case for so many of us, and how can we make more money by putting in less effort? Welcome to Income Mindmaster, your go-to destination for educational content on investing and finance. Subscribe and follow along to learn how you can change your financial future. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, says that often in the real world, it's not the smart who get ahead, but the bold. In other words, it takes courage to step out of our comfort zones and seize new opportunities. Many of us are comfortable in our jobs and worried to start something new, because there is a risk of not being successful. But if we don't take risks, we'll never see the potential rewards. Imagine you've been teaching for years, but you've always loved cooking. So you decide to start a small catering business on weekends. At first, the idea of running your own business seems scary, since you've never done it before. But you're determined. You create a menu of your best dishes and tell everyone about your catering services. To your joy, people love your food. Soon, you're getting orders for all kinds of events. Your weekends are busy cooking and delivering meals, and your business keeps growing. As more people hear about you and love your food, your catering gigs get booked up months in advance. Eventually, your business becomes so successful that you can quit teaching and cook full-time. If you hadn't taken that risk, you would have never known. But what if you already have your dream job and you're just not making enough money? Bills keep piling up and you're feeling the squeeze of living paycheck to paycheck. Statistics from 2023 show that a whopping 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, which is a 6% increase from the previous year. The cost of living keeps going up, and every time you think you're starting to get ahead, you have something else to pay for and you're brought right back to square one, struggling to save for the future and achieve your financial goals. It might be helpful to take a step back and look at your spending habits. Are all your purchases really necessary, or could you cut back on some luxuries? Make a list of your expenses and see where you can trim the fat. Maybe you can skip that daily coffee shop stop or eat out less often. Small changes can add up to big savings over time. Once you've got your budget in place, it's time to put your plan into action. Set aside a portion of your income for savings or investments each month. With discipline and consistency, you'll be surprised at how quickly your money can grow. Let's say you typically spend $5 a day on coffee. By cutting that out and brewing your own coffee at home, you could save around $150 a month. It might not sound like much, but that's $1,800 a year that could go towards your savings or investments. If you can save that much money by brewing your own coffee at home, what happens when you save on bigger items like home expenses or car payments? Let's say you spend $700 a month on car-related expenses and you decide to sell your car and start taking public transit instead. Assuming it costs about $100 a month to take public transit, you'd be saving $600 a month on transportation, which is $7,200 a year. If we add the amounts you save by brewing your own coffee and taking public transit, you'd be saving a total of $9,000 per year. Let's take it one step further. Imagine you take this $9,000 in savings and invest it into the S&P 500, which averages about a 10% return every year. If you do this for 10 years, you would end up with over $157,000. That's assuming everything else stays the same for the next 10 years. But let's say you start earning more money, or you cut more costs, or both. If you can put additional funds aside for your savings, this amount could grow exponentially, allowing you to sit on the sidelines and watch as your money works for you. Now, most of us weren't exactly taught how to be money geniuses in school, but that doesn't mean we can't learn. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He's one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett began investing at a young age and went on to become one of the wealthiest people in the world through his savvy investment strategies. And you might say, well, that's great, and I'd love to be the next Warren Buffett, but how can I even start investing if I don't have anything to invest? I already make my own coffee at home, take public transit, and cut costs everywhere. And to top it off, I'm in debt. We're here to tell you that that's okay, and it's completely normal. Statistics show that 77% of American households have at least some sort of debt, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. American talk show host Oprah Winfrey is a prime example of someone who started from nothing and became one of the most influential and successful people in the world. Oprah grew up in poverty, faced numerous challenges throughout her childhood, and experienced setbacks in her early career. But with determination, hard work, and self-belief, she transformed her life and built a media empire that spans television, film, and publishing. Oprah Winfrey's journey shows us that no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face, success is always within reach if you're willing to put in the effort and never give up. Regardless of where you are on your financial journey, it's important to cultivate a positive attitude, challenge negative self-talk, and surround yourself with supportive people who believe in your potential. Set realistic expectations and understand that financial success doesn't happen overnight. With the right mindset, knowledge, and strategies, you can navigate the financial maze and achieve your goals. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and follow us for more educational content on investing in finance.